break and a game like you guys played in the last one, I'm sure you expect a big response here from your team.
Yeah, we'd like to play a complete 60 minutes, get off to a better start, and get a victory before we head into the break.
I remember after the last game you played against Detroit, you said it was probably the worst game that you've seen the team play as a coach here. What has to be significantly different? Is it a matter of just the compete?
That game there was just everything. It's no use in trying to break it down. It was start to finish was a game that lacked detail, lacked intensity, and the answer to that is always the next time you get to play that team.
Nate Batchin was, out there this morning. Is he going to be okay to play?
Don't know yet. We'll find out after he's treated.
Entire team coming in here, played an intense game last night. What's the message to your team?
Again, the 50-50 compete will be number one. Get on the body, be really hard on them. I think our strength is our skating when we're up to speed. So put pucks in behind them and create foot races.
When you do have a break coming up, even though it's just 3 days, how important is it is to go in with a victory to feel good?
Well, I think everybody feels better for the next 3 days, that's for sure. I've always felt when you're going into the breaks, whether it's your bye week or your Christmas break, or even if it's during the season and you have a 2 or 3 day break in between games, it's a good game to win because you feel good about the time away from the rink.
Yes. How do you feel about that practice yesterday and the response of just everyone working really hard in that practice?
The practice was, take the practice into the game, really. It was a focus group. Always the answer with our guys is there was no hanging the heads that they went to work. I think the fact you only saw one person skating today tells you what type of skate yesterday was, and they want to save everything they got for tonight.
You mentioned nobody was hanging their head yesterday. Do you have a sense of how the moral is right now in the locker room?
Well, disappointment, really. We went through a real good stretch. Now we've struggled to, finish games, or, you look at last game, you have a lead against a dangerous team and you don't finish it. We struggled to finish that Philly game that we could have finished. So, when I say complete 60 minutes, it's trying to, if you get the lead, finish the game.
When you look at your schedule this past 2 weeks, could that have been any type of contributing factor, especially when you're playing teams that are really intense and top teams?
Well, I think anytime everybody has heavy schedules, and it's sometimes you have to be smarter. When I talked about the 50-50 compete, we lost. I felt we lost too many battles. I thought the last half of the first period and the second period was really good. So you're looking at 30 minutes of the game that. But when I made some of the comments, a lot of it was about, losing the puck battles on our goals against that cost us goals. So when you play that number of games in that few a days, it's about managing the puck and putting yourself in a good position to succeed.
Thank you, Lindy.